The man, the myth, the legend, you got douched. Well, you got douched backwards because people don't read backwards normally, so it's kind of disguised. You don't know that he's actually going to douche you, but doesn't just douche you, also full walls in your base. I had the pleasure of playing against You Got Douched on Arena once. Sadly, I did lose that game, but I don't feel like it was my fault. I felt like I was able to withstand the TC drop, but my ally was a rando, and You Got Douched ally was significantly stronger than my, thus resulting in my loss. There was also a whole bunch of sunlight in my eyes. And other excuses that I don't really care to mention right now, but just know that if it wasn't for a whole variety of factor of things, that I would have definitely won 100% of the time, as You Got Douche eats a freaking TC. That is Jeffrey. Why are we on Gaia's perspective? I will never understand Capture Age, but you can just see that this scout was like a freaking homing missile into Red's TC. Now, my wife says I'm not humorous enough when casting, so for this cast, I'm going to start off with a little joke. And I'm going to get my wife involved here. Hey, honey, what do you call a cow with no legs? What's a cow with no legs? Don't know?
Cow necks?
Cow necks? No. Ground beef. Okay, let me tell you one more here. What do you call a cow with 3 legs? A cow with 3 legs.
Free cow leg.
Free cow leg? No, it's not free cow leg. Lean beef, because it's leaning. Get it? It's leaning like lean beef. Okay, fine. Last joke. What do you call a cow as You Got Douche is walling in? Did you just smack my son in the face?
No, he play your belt and smack
Oh my
himself
God.
with the metal part.
We have a lot of craziness going on in my house always. So yeah, that's a thing. It's not as crazy as this game though. This game is really shaping up nicely, as You Got Douche has definitely thrown some villagers away already. Final joke, and then I'll fully concentrate on this cast because this is really, really important. There's the TC drop. Still trying to wall this in. The scout protecting from the wall off over here. Love, what do you call a cow with 2 legs? Wonderful wife.
Cow with 2 legs?
Cow with 2 legs.
Chicken leg.
Chicken leg? No. You want to know?
Not really.
You don't really want to know? You're kind of ruining my joke over here. You don't really want to know. Well, can I tell you anyway? Your mom! Get it? Cause like,
Look at your son face. My mom?
yeah, because it's just that. It's like your mama joke. Scouts, voting very well for Red. Varian is actually a player I have not nearly spent enough time talking about this game, who's actually very well known within the T90 community. And he is no slouch when it comes down to 1v1 battles, picking off villagers left and right, gaining him the Vill lead by a factor of 0. He's up 4 villagers. I'm trying to add more humor, but I feel like I'm not doing as good of a job casting what actually needs to be casted. I really like the decision to move these scouts to the home eco. Going to try and pick some of these villagers off that are by themselves, and I think he'll be able to do so. One by one by one, I always say the mighty will crumble. Yes, he might get fully walled in by You Got Douche, but at what cost will this occur? This TC is eventually going to go down though, as Varian does not have enough wood in the bank. You Got Douche actually has significantly too much wood in the bank. Picking off villager, man, those scouts are doing a surprising amount of work. The villager differential now up to 7. However, this is what You Got Douched is best known for. A full wall in on Varian does occur, looking probably for that next TC. Does not quite have enough villagers here to comfortably drop another TC. I don't think he should go for it yet. Does opt to go for it. I think that's a poor decision from You Got Douche, as many villagers will die in this fight. I like how he hasn't deleted his TC yet. He wants to keep producing villagers to the best of his ability, make sure that it is safe to drop and that he will be able to quick wall behind it, walling in that stable as well. We're up to a difference of about 10 to 11 villagers in Varian's favor. And is this second TC drop going to occur? Should it even occur? Should these villagers be brought forward to make sure that this TC, potentially second TC drop, goes up? Questions. All meant to asked, but will be answered. These houses actually not too bad. Palisades even being placed. There's always a spot. However, nice job from Varian. Is going to try and get rid of one of these houses that is not in range of anything. That is a terrible, terrible TC. I think he actually could have gotten a TC over here. Varian doing a little trick over here where if you delete your barracks with scouts in them, you will be able to get them out. It just costs you 175 wood, as you no longer have a stable. Hilarious. So I think the idea here is to now delete this TC and drop another TC right over here. Oh, he's going to try and wall him into a even smaller section of the map. I do like that. That is a good idea. How is the overall scout age doing? And castle age coming in. Yeah, even though this might occur, even though this tiny little wall off may happen, it looks like there is just simply too much economy for Varian, and Varian is not gonna let this go slightly. Would not be surprised if we saw an instant siege workshop over here, and sure enough, there it is. And that siege workshop should be able to get rid of this TC. Any offensive pressure that You Got Douched has, if he had gotten this wall off, that would have been quite nasty, to say the least, because there's no way out for Varian at that point. I think if he had taken better trades earlier on and not gotten to the point where he is 15 villagers behind, this would have been very, very, very strong. And I think this is actually played at quite a high elo. I'll have to look up at what elo this was actually played at, but I believe it's like 15 or 1600 at this point that You Got Douched is at. Going for an outside lumber camp, but surely You Got Douched cannot deal with these mangoes. Yeah, tries to snipe them, realizes that there's camels and scouts, and just throws the towel into the ring. And You Got Douched. Memes remain dreams, at least for today. I really gotta figure out how to be funnier for my wife. She is not having the cow jokes. And with that, let's take a look at these statistics. Keep walking, keep living your life, Do the things that are important. Memes, not dreams. And carry on. My Way, Word Son, is a song.